On this week's episode of Dirt Garage, we collaborate with Grind Hard Plumbing Co., Max Powell, and His Story Till Now. Shred some snow in the Toyotas, rip around in an off-road Tesla, oh yeah, and flamethrower. Brought to you in part by Alpine Toyota. Alright, so we're down here at the Grind Hard compound, and if you guys have been watching Grind Hard's videos over the past couple of years, and seeing this thing just sitting there, not being used, rotting away. In fact, it doesn't even run right
it's
now.
Sad. Yeah, we were driving around and jumping it one day, and then we parked it randomly over there, and then it didn't start. And we haven't had time to mess with it, or motivation.
The plan is to go snow wheeling and get up to some Toyota shenanigans.
Yeah.
But we got to get this thing going first. All right, so we are first suspecting the ECM being dead in this thing. Reason being, the check engine light's not showing on the dash, like when you first turn it into the on position, and normally vehicles cycle through all the lights when you turn them on. So yeah, that's telling me there's no signal coming from the ECM whatsoever. I tested power to the ECM, and it does have power going into it, so in theory it should be working. So we're gonna try to put a code reader up to it, because maybe just the bulbs burn out. Probably not. It doesn't run. I'm gonna stay optimistic. Maybe it'll work. Like, it's just completely corroded, and it is a bit rusty on the board itself, so it doesn't surprise me that this is probably the issue. I mean, it's not like the truck is super weather sealed or anything, so.
What if it's like a Nintendo cartridge, you just blow on it? Yeah, now it'll work.
It's good to go.
I mean, this thing's from the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so unfortunately we didn't win. We couldn't get an ECM in time. It's super last second. But hey, we're still going wheeling anyways.
Got it, Tim! Everybody's letting their trucks drive themselves. Oh, that's... Clinton, what are you doing to your truck? That looked a little awkward.
This is how you wheel Toyotas.
That time.
I know you were just looking a little bit in love with your truck there for a moment.
Oh, somebody needs to steer it.
The truck is incapable of giving consent.
He's fallen in love.
How can you not?
I know, dude. It like for me, get super nostalgic because my first truck was a 98. And
Yeah, look, now like uphill, like.
Oh.
Yeah, here, Clint. Hop out of the way. I want to get a shot with my phone of the dogs.
Ultra low.
Yeah, so this is double low. You were in single low before.
Wow, okay.
Versus, yeah, I've got a triple low in mine because I've got 2 different ratios.
So
I'm even slower than this.
wow. Yeah, I just put the 529s in, and that high low was about as low as my low used to be.
Okay.
Because so.
Do you have a license for this truck?
Is he getting a TikTok or something?
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a license for this truck?
All right, so that right there is an off-road Tesla. It's lifted. It's got, what, 28-inch tires?
Ooh, 28.
28 for a Tesla, though? That's incredible. It's got a winch bumper, and, I mean, look at it. It's just rad. So yeah, we're going to take this thing for a quick rip, and, dude, it's going to be a blast. There's like no grab handles or nothing in this. Oh man, this is. Oh. There's nothing to hold on to. Oh. Yes. Oh, it is the most bizarre thing ever hearing nothing from this.
Right?
Like.
It's so weird.
I'm used to things that have this kind of power, like
Being
screaming.
Yeah,
man.
violently loud. This thing's just violently fast.
And surprisingly extremely smooth.
I know, right? Like the ride is way better than you'd expect for a street car.
Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm not even sure how usable this footage actually is from inside the cab. But
Yeah.
Woo-hoo. Oh man.
So apparently, Max brought a flamethrower.
I've never tested it, so I'm not sure what we're getting ourselves into. But
It looks cool.
it's legit. Like it's a legit flamethrower. I'm kind of embarrassed to admit I paid $700 for this. This is one of those immature YouTuber purchases. Oh, that's sick.
warm.
The cool thing is you like spray it at something, enough fuel to run, and it like keeps burning for a bit. It's awesome.
You can see a fair amount of unburned fuel.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Anyways, guys, that about wraps up this week's episode of Dirt Garage. I hope you enjoyed it. And hey, if you're interested, I've linked everyone else's channels in the description below, so you should check them out and subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you next week. Peace.
I'ma make a couple stacks, do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get me faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others say I'm